Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the strange journey known as One Way Trip. I will be doing my review of the game tonight. This is Scott Burton with PS4Blast.com or Binary Life on PSN. Tonight, we will be reviewing One Way Trip. One Way Trip is kind of more of a story than a game per se, with a lot of choices you can make, and the choices you make have different repercussions. And the game starts off with basically the water supply has been poisoned, and everyone who drinks that water has 6 hours to live. And it starts off with basically two brothers who are, both of them end up being poisoned, and they go on an adventure, various different ways, and because of your choices. You go after the cure, you join the rebels, there's a lot of different stuff you can be able to do, and based on the path you follow. A lot of times when choices come up, you'll get, one of four different types of choices for dialogue, or sometimes, for like different actions, you'll get two different choices there. I want to start off with this game is, if you notice, it's got a very unique art style. It's kind of, a bit of, almost like, some penciling, a little crayon here and there. And then you got this, kind of CG almost painted like, figures, bringing the humans, up to the forefront because they stand out so, so much. And so it's a very nice use of contrast. For me, games don't have to have, fancy looking graphics to be considered good graphics, in my opinion. It's all about, how you use what you have. And this game does a really great job of constantly using, various different types of imagery to help tell a story beyond just dialogue. And sometimes, the artwork gets really abstract, and without spoiling the game, some of the stuff you're gonna come across, has some very interesting and unique artwork that is kind of, this game is the most bizarre game you will find ever on PlayStation, 4. Words can't describe, how, so far out in left field, and then it turns around and goes out in the right field, and it turns around and goes back down in left field, so that you're constantly unbalanced, and you never really know what's going on. The artwork sometimes kind of, matches that imbalance, and kind of constantly keeps throwing you off because of some different shifting art styles, that kind of, act as, helpers in the storytelling, which is, I think, interesting way of handling, all this. The music, so graphically, I'm going to give this game a B. The art style really stood out, and definitely made it very interesting, to watch. And like I said before, this game plays out more like a choose-your-own-adventure story than, say, some people say, solid gameplay. But when it lacks in gameplay and mix up, and its story, what we'll get into next. The story of this game, I can't even begin to tell you a lot about it, other than how it gets started, which the poisoning of the water, and you can find out that they have 6 months to live, or 6 hours to live. And as you progress through the story, one of two things you'll see come up. One, you'll see an hour has passed by. Yep, and there he is. He's drinking the water, getting poisoned. Oh my God, it still burns. He used water as chaser in his alcohol. Yes, water is not a chaser. But when I started going through the story, I was like, oh, okay, because this can be kind of like a drama, 6 hours to live. Oh my God, all the dramatic effects, lifetime award, winning drama. No way, no, no. These guys don't sit idle on their hands. Oh, we got 6 hours. They're gonna make those 6 hours freaking count. They make those 6 hours count in spades in terms of storytelling, and in terms of everywhere they freaking go, everything they accomplish, everything, all the people they meet, they all are really way out there. I mean, for instance, this robot they befriend, ends up, loving them to death. There's world-class assassins, and mad scientists and more, and all within a game that started off just about a poisoned water supply and 6 hours of life. And one thing that pops up quite a bit in the game, in the story is, the life and death theme is a recurring theme throughout the entire time. And what happens next is that, a lot of times these big characters, when they start interacting with each other, they'll start sharing their personal philosophies, and then you can react to how you feel about said philosophy, and then the banter goes on from there. So philosophy, plays a very big role in this. Okay, this is where the president announces that everyone's dying. But there's so many different philosophies you can play. It's kind of, it definitely helps make each character stand out on their own, completely. And that's very good storytelling, because quite often you get such a huge ensemble cast, which is what ends up with, is that certain characters don't have much voice, or just don't stand out. And this game, between their choices of names, their appearance, their dialogue, their philosophies, each character really stands out pretty well. So wait a minute, what I'm going to be judging this on isn't gameplay, which I normally do, so you have to forgive me folks, I'm deviating from the natural scoring system, because this doesn't qualify for, to me, in my mind, as a game in the same sense as like Call of Duty, or another game I've been doing, the Final Station. And this game does a really good job at kind of doing some world building. You get an idea about the country they live in, which is just called nations. Here's their president, and after you learn you're dying, you pretty much start exploring out, branching out, meeting other people who are in like situations, and try to figure out what you're going to do. In this whole mess. Now, one analysis of gameplay I will bring up is something that kind of pops up along the way. It's like this little handheld game system pops up, and you can be able to play it, and it's almost like a life sim. You be able to play, and well, this game isn't for kids at all, folks. This is a mature rated title. Do not, this is not for kids at all. I mean, in the life sim, I actually had my character smoke massive amounts of weed, and then when I wasn't smoking, massive amounts of weed, I was drinking like a fish, just to, see what kind of changes and reactions you get out of it. But when you're in the mini game, and there's a special tip for you players, potential players listening. If you get stuck in the mini game and you want to get out, be sure to hit the options button and just go to quit. And it will bring you back into the regular storyline, that gives you the 6 hours. So, basic storyline, I'm going to give this game a freaking A. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. You can't give it such an exotic and bizarre story ever like this again. Unless it's the people who make this game go above and beyond. Sound in this game, it's kind of a weak point. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I would have really loved spoken dialogue. That could have made a big difference. And in fact, folks, if I get a chance to do a stream series of this, play through the game, I will probably be helping include my my voice to some of the dialogue for fun. We're gonna do like a color commentary. it'd be a really fun stream experience, and we'll see what happens. But first I gotta finish off the final station stream series we have going on, which part 2 of that will be starting tonight, and later on this evening, and continuing from there. And so, but right now we got basically music as I can see. It doesn't stand out, but it doesn't hurt. So we got, story, aka gameplay, which, like I said, I gave this an A, and then you get your graphics, which is B. So my overall score for this is basically going to be, I'm going to give this game a B. It's definitely a nice solid B effort. It almost feels like, frankly, a B movie. And with some of the crazy shit they throw at you, it feels like it's straight out of a B movie, brought to life. And that's not a bad thing. I'm a fan of cinema, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the big blockbusters. Sometimes those B movies are just as much fun and campy as can be, or the storyline just gets so extremely out there that you get so glued to watching. It's almost like watching a car accident. Because there's life and death going on here, but the car accident keeps continuing and evolving into a bigger car accident, into piles into an even bigger car accident, and you just keep watching these chain reaction events going along. So, folks, this game is going to get a B for me, and I want to thank the developers for giving me a chance to review this game. It's definitely been a very interesting ride, something I was not expecting the slightest bit. I mean, yeah, I knew how the game opened up. I didn't expect, and I had an idea about how the ending I would get would end, but the journey in between is the most strangest fucking thing you're gonna be experiencing in a long time. I hope you enjoyed this review. My name is Scott Bird, and this is PSWorldBlast.com, and you all have a great evening.